Hey guys, I'm Edward with Everything Kayak. Today we are going to do a power pole micro install on the native Titan. Really nice feature on this Titan is it already has the sets on the back here. So we have all the screws and the threads already there. You will need a screw and we will get into that, but we're going to go ahead and pop these off here. Be careful with these. You don't want to break them loose. We definitely broke them loose prior to the video here to make it a little quicker for you guys, but this will be real time. So, you know, bear with us as we roll through this. Definitely save these screws. If you remove this unit, you'll have the availability to pop those back in and keep those holes protected from any debris getting in. This is going to be the base for the power pole. Want to make sure we put this in the right direction. And we're going to need a couple screws for that. Those screws are going to be, this is a 1/4 thread. It is a 3/4 inch shaft and it is a pan head. So we're going with that Phillips again there. We'll sit these down and we will ease through that. One suggestion I'll make is these are usually quite snug, so we'll push it down, but don't tighten up one all the way. We'll get that set in there, make sure it's gripped, and then we will alternate across to the other side. Make sure that we are squaring up. Get everybody down. There is a little bit of contour to this hull, so we want to take that in consideration as we mount this. Also, guys, something we slow rolled on, we want to make sure you got some kind of thread lock that you're applying to these. We always suggest the blue. Blue is going to be semi-permanent, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but the concept is that you can remove it at a point in the future if you need to. It is not going to fuse it all up together. But again, we're going to get these screws in here, get everybody set, make sure they're biting, and we'll get that locked down really good. Again, make sure that you've got that thread lock on those screws so we don't have to worry about anything backing off into the future. So again, those all locked down. That plate's good and firm on that kayak there. And the real hard part, after we drop everything on the ground real quick, we're going to put this unit in, and then we have a couple components. Each of these go on either side. This allows us to adjust the angle of the unit. Then we're going to have that locking pin and this piece here. So this is the nut that goes on the outside, and we always suggest to have the brass piece to the outside when we lock this on. That way, if it does delodge from this plastic piece, you don't lose everything. But this insert will go here, same as the other side. And again, when we screw this on, we'll put this brass piece to the outside. And this lever is for tensioning to lock everybody down. It has the curve on that side and the flat. So we'll start with the flat to allow us to roll it over and lock it in. So stab that through, twist this little plate on the back side here. Another feature, guys, with the kayak is we want to make sure that when we lock this knob, we are pulling it away from the cockpit of the kayak. So that'll sit there. Our next aspect for this is going to be this little guy here that comes in your kit. This is your manual release. So what's going to happen is this nice little base is going to get mounted somewhere up towards your cockpit, up to your seat where you can reach it. This little ball locks in there. This gives you grip where you can pull. But basically what that whole assembly is designed for, if I get it untangled, is you are going to tie that into here. I want to make sure we get a knot that's not going to slip on you. It's going to do the job really well. But basically we're going to lock that down. So now what happens is if we have an overcurrent or something where a spike is stuck, from the cockpit we can pull this release. That'll be loose enough to where we can actually overpower the unit and roll it up like that. So what that does though is if you do get stuck, that gives you the opportunity to overpower it. Run it back down. So again, when we're locking that lever, we want it to go away from us. So also with that, there's some other features, and one of those features is the lithium-ion battery that can be applied to this unit, making it wireless. With that battery, you're going to get a charger. You're also going to get a collar, and this collar is going to allow you to put that battery in. So it comes with a nice little Allen wrench. We'll loosen this up a little bit. Like I said, guys, this is a really simple install. The couple things you need to remember is making sure that you have enough length on the screws that you're putting in there. Also that you're using some kind of thread lock on those screws to make sure you're not going to lose this unit or this mounting bracket. So again, we will lock this up. Like I said, it comes with this Allen wrench. It's really handy. But that allows us to lock that on there. And then with our battery, it has these clips on both sides. I want to make sure we get those in nice and tight. That locks us on. That green light indicates that it did connect, and then we should go into a blink. Oh, there we go, we're into our blink. So at this point, since we have power, we can apply our spike. Make sure it's running. From there, guys, it does come with both a key fob remote and a base mount remote. If you're using one of these and you find that it doesn't talk, this one does talk, it's not a big trouble. We'll go ahead, we'll show you the sync process here. So we're gonna remove this spike, try not to hit Jessica here on the camera with it. But the way the process is gonna work, so we need to sync our remote, whether we, out of the box, it didn't talk to it, or you needed to replace it or whatnot. So we're gonna come to the center red button. We're gonna hold that down until we go from a slow blink to that solid. At this point here, it is ready to talk and program. So we will push this a couple times, that blink, and then we can hear the motor run in there. That tells us that we are resynced and we are ready to go. So that is as easy as it is to set this up with their Sea Monster controls that they're running for these guys. So with that said, guys, that is the power pole micro anchor install on the native Titan. And also we did the little lock on for the lithium ion battery for these guys. So we appreciate you tuning in. We love that you guys watch. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, hit us up if you need any further information. As always, remember to subscribe and check out our other videos, guys. Cheers.